How's it going, everyone? I want to talk about Lemonade Inc. here. I think this is looking like a next setup that I'm looking for a new leg up here. And if you look at the chart for LMND, you can see when you touch these upper bands here, this red band that is considered a sell zone, I wouldn't buy there. What I'm looking for price to do is have a pullback. We know this is a very strong uptrend. There's no doubt about it. When you hit my red band here and you see these EMAs super spread out, like look at the EMA 20, it's way down here and then the EMA 10 is way up here. So, likely do I see it hitting the EMA 20, very soon? It can, but I don't think it's very likely. I think we hit this 10 and we get a bounce up. I do think that we can even make a new high, and if we do, from this area to the new high is about a 17% gain. I think this is a nice area just to bounce up, and you can make good money doing this kind of strategy. So I want to show you guys what I'm looking at. I'm looking at LMND, and you can see this thing has can get going, right? This thing has very nice moves here. You can see when it hits the upper band here, we come back down, hit the 20, and we resume the uptrend. I just think this is one of the strongest trends we've had for LMND. Like right here, we hit the 10, it can bounce, and then we go to the 20 and we bounce, and then you can see all throughout here we're staying in line with the 10. So is this like the best area to buy? No, but the EMA 20, you can see, is your last line defense, and that's your best. But it's like one of those things where it's such a strong trend. You're like, do you want to ignore it if there's not a better play? This one is not bad at all. You have this 12% down move. You can look at the 15-minute chart too. If you just wanted to base your trade on a 15 minutes, you look how oversold it is. You can see if we're hitting this green band, that's a buy zone. That is on a lower time frame. In the very least, this is going to go up to this EMA 20, but this is going to fluctuate down. So from here to the EMA 20, you're looking at almost a 5% gain, along with the EMA 10 support. So I do think this is your trampoline effect. I think we could probably get up there, maybe make new highs. It could take, a couple day, candles where it just like, goes up slowly. But I think this is a nice move for a retest pattern to make a new high. So, and I'm looking at the news, they just had a downgrade. Those happen all the time. So it's totally normal. I don't see anything really wrong with this setup. My best plays are going to be at this EMA 20. I like to put lesser money here, and then my stop loss, if you wanted to play this out, your stop loss would be about a 5% gain, because if it goes this far under this EMA 10, then it's most likely going to go to the 20. So I mean, that's one way to look at it, but you can already kind of see, like, we had this little wick here. I do think this holds, and we make a new high going up. So if you look at this pattern here, we have this big move up, right? Big move up, retest type pattern. It's got to go, it can't just keep going down up forever. And then this might scare people off when this is just a loading zone, just for this to make a new high. So this is my analysis for Lemonade. It's a very strong trend. I don't see this breaking down very easily unless there's some big news that does that. And then of course, yes, they can break down. And then you can see, look at this long term. It's just a very nice stock. You have this big consolidation, and then look at this massive move up. So LMND, this is a buy zone for me. You're risking 5% to make almost new highs. I think that's totally worth it. Obviously bigger cap stocks aren't going to make as much. This thing is in the $45 range. 2 to 5% is really good. If you're putting $10,000 in, that adds up. These are high quality plays too. These kind of plays respect price action a lot. They work a lot. So this is a lower time frame. Look at this end of day. I guarantee if this is still at EMA 10, I would love to get it. And you can see price just 5% move up to this EMA 20, and you can see we're also in a buy zone. We are going to hit that. And then you can also see the lower 1 hour time frame. We're hugging this green band here, and that's my trend reversal. So you have the EMA 10 on the daily saying, hey, this is a nice move up to go up. And they have the lower time frame saying, hey, this is extremely oversold. So you have extremely oversold on lower time frames, and then the daily confirming, that we can make a new high. So I don't see anything wrong with this. I think LMND is a very nice stock. Yes, it might scare you that it's, it had a big, massive move up, but, these things can keep trending and trending, right? We hit the 10, I think we go higher. If not, at the very least, we'll go to the 20. My A plus setup would be if it hits this 20, definitely I'm going in. All day I'm going in, because then you have this gap fill right here. You see this gap fill. This is your gap fill right here. I mean, if it hits this 20, that will be your best setup. I just think we get a nice little 2 to 5% bounce here, if not more, way more. But no one can say exactly what's going to happen. So we get this bounce here, and then I think we correct to this 20 eventually. But we could keep going up and up and up, and it could take another month before we even hit this 20. So. But do keep in mind the last time we touched the 20 was in 10:30. The current date is 12:02. So 11:30, 12:30. I say anything that don't touch the EMA 20 in 2 months is long. I don't think we're at that extreme level, but that is something to take into fact. The EMA 20 will get hit. It's a promise. It's a guarantee. So you want to make sure you're ready for this. But if you're going to take this, you're risking about not even 5% probably. If you want to make it even tighter, 3%. If it goes down this much, you can do it right at 3% here and be like, okay, I'll cut it fast. But your risk, your R&R is massive because this can go new highs and more. And if it goes over, 5 to 10% is very easily doable. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys want to join the Discord and look when I actually alert plays, we had very nice plays that I alerted. I alert all my plays in my Discord. Very nice, solid plays. This right here is my strategy of trading with the trend. I look and I find these kind of stocks where there are high probable setups and they make massive moves trading with the trend. I also do trend reversals where if the daily candle is way above this red band, we haven't touched the EMA 5, you can see why price comes back to these EMAs. So I would never buy LMD when it's way above these bands. There's time distance. That's a very important factor, is all price hits the EMA. So if price don't hit the EMA 5 and 5 daily candles, it's long. And you can see how in around 6 candles we hit this 5 and then we come back to the 10 because we haven't hit the 10 in what? Back in 10:30. So this was due for a touch. So buying puts way up in here was a very nice setup because we knew we were due for the EMA 10 and the 5, and you can see this massive gain you can make on puts, a 15% down move. So I just wanted to share that. I do think this is going to go up now that we hit the 10 because this is the first time we have hit it. And usually we get this nice little dead cat bounce, and then we come back to the 20. But yeah, like I said, if you have bigger money and you're putting good size in here, this is a very safe, conservative gain. I don't see why you can't make 5% on this, right? So this is right in here. We're touching the lower band here. On the 15 minutes, we're touching the EMA 10. Everything looks good on LMD. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to join the premium Discord, hit the link down below in the YouTube comments below. We'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this Discord. If you want to join, all you have to do is hit day trade alerts. It'll give you access to all the memberships, swing trades, and day trades, more alerts, more power, more education to you, and you'll see how probable and how successful this strategy is. There's always something to trade, and I try to look for the best setup in the market. If there's not a best setup, then I go elsewhere and I find things. There will be day trades, there will be swing trades every day. IWM was a beautiful trade we took in the day trade section. I alerted this one in the Discord saying, hey, according to the plan in IWM, I'm in IWM EMA 20 for puts on the 15-minute. So I take all my trades before 12 o'clock. And you can see why we would take puts on this EMA 20. We had this, I talked about the lower orb, upper orb, and the lower orb. This candle here confirmed downtrend. We have a retest type pattern to continue it. And this move right here made over 50%. So there's so much strategy to do, so much to learn. It's more not a signal, but more to teach you how to trade so you guys can do this for yourself and learn, and then also be a part of the community. So if you want to join, hit day trade alerts. It'll give you access to everything, or hit server shop in the top left, and you'll see the 2 memberships I offer: swing trading or day trading. Swing trading is $6, day and swing trading is $12. And if you subscribe on your computer, it avoids the iOS fee, and it's the best way to do it. And if you have an Android, you will have to subscribe on your computer, or just use your phone's browser because they're having issues with Android. And then when you do that, you can use your phone just as fine. All right, guys, I'm excited for this week here. Thank you so much for watching my video on LMD. I think this is a very nice setup for a dead cat bounce. And because, like I said, you're jumping onto trampoline. What is going to hold you? These EMAs. The stronger the EMA, the better. Like EMA 20 is going to be better than EMA 10. But since we haven't hit the EMA 10 at a very strong trend in a while, I can see this pushing up. I can see this making a big move. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you in the next one.